This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast. Hi, Betsy.
Hello, Marcy.
What's going on?
Nothing. We were just screaming about some TV we've been watching.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
kind of all we've been able to do.
Yeah.
Watch TV.
Just watch TV. And luckily, there's some good TV right now.
Yeah, there's some very fun TV right now. We were screaming about Yellow Jackets
Again.
a lot.
Again. And then in Just Like That.
And then in Just Like That, which is strange, man, but funny.
It's like I texted a friend. I was like, this is so bad. I love it. It's perfect.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. It's exactly that vibe of just like, woof, but great. I want to keep watching this, and I want to keep being like, no one talks like that.
I mean, we're recording on a Wednesday. I will stay up till midnight to watch the newest episode.
Does it come out on tonight?
I think so.
Oh, maybe that's what. I think we were thinking it was Sundays, and we're like, but whatever.
It used to be Sundays. I remember
Okay.
the ritual of watching Sex and the City when I was younger and I was still living in Louisiana, and obviously because it was like forever ago. And my friend Rebecca and I would pile into my mom's room. We'd sit like on the floor in front of mom's bed and like eat snacks because we weren't allowed to eat snacks on the bed.
Yeah.
Even though we were almost fully adults, like we were late teens, you know?
Yep.
And we would just watch it with mom. It's so funny to think of us like watching it with mom.
That's so funny. I couldn't imagine watching that show with my mom.
I mean,
The whole time she'd just be like, "Oh, wait, what is this? Why are we watching this?"
Oh, mom loved it. She loved it.
She loved it.
Yeah, you know what? If it was the 2000s, so I was in college. Yeah, absolutely. I was in college watching it, so it wasn't like that weird.
Right.
The best, though. The best, the worst.
The best.
Oh, you're still on your Buffy kick?
Oh, yes. I just got into season 2. It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so fun.
8 seasons?
I don't know. I think there's a lot, though.
There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's been great. It feels like each episode is like a really fun Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
You know, like its own little movie, and it's awesome.
7 seasons. 7
seasons.
And it's started the year before Sex and the City and ended 144 episodes in total.
Jeez Louise. Imagine that, huh?
Great.
Oh, man. And they seem like Sarah Michelle Gellar is so good.
She's great.
And she seems like she's just having a blast.
She's very funny in it.
She's so funny in it.
Yeah.
I'm truly blown away by the show. I don't know why. I guess I just never thought of it. I always thought, I don't know what I thought it was, but I'm really like blown away by how cool it is.
I like
fun.
binged it I binged it in college, like, because I like started watching new episodes and I was like, no, I need to go back to the beginning. So that's when I watched it, and I had the DVD box set. Probably so still do somewhere. Oh boy,
cool!
It's great. It's great.
It's so good.
Yeah, guys, we're watch TV. What are you doing?
Honestly, that's all we're doing.
That's great.
It's research, you know.
It is. Should we get into some some spooky stories.
Let's do it.
I have one right here.
Okay.
And it is entitled Anxiety-Induced Nightmare or Demonic Presence.
Oh, no. Both suck.
I don't know. You be the judge.
Yeah. I don't want to be the judge.
No. Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I'm a longtime listener, first time writing in. I absolutely love your podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you. Truly, thank you for everything you do. You create a beautiful, safe space for listeners to share their experiences. And I think that's pretty dang awesome. I love to hear that.
Nice. Thank you so much.
I love to hear that.
That's so nice. Holy shit.
Yeah, I feel like we've only really dogged on maybe 2 listeners ever. 3.
Yeah, I think we only let maybe 2 or 3 really have it.
Yeah.
Really have it.
Yeah, we've only dogged on a few of y'all. Honestly, it's a pretty nice audience, so that's why.
A great audience.
Yeah. Last year, I moved in with my boyfriend to his friend's 2-bedroom apartment. We were staying with his friend John while we waited to move into our own apartment a few months later. I think I had a paranormal experience in John's apartment, but it could also have been a stress-induced experience.
Oh.
John has a dog named Belle. Belle is extremely attached to John and goes everywhere he goes except in the basement.
Ugh. Belle.
Hey. Belle knows
ring
what's
that
up.
bell. It's a warning. Bell is a warning.
Mm-hmm. If John goes into the basement, Belle will sit at the top of the stairs and whine and refuse to come down into the basement, even though she is really upset to be separated from John.
Oh.
Our first week there, my boyfriend joked that Belle probably didn't want to go into the basement because there were ghosts down there. Being a smartass, I replied, no, if there were ghosts down there, I would know. LOL.
Oh, no.
That night, my boyfriend left for work. He works overnight. And I was alone in our bedroom. I had a waking dream. It felt like I was awake and could see the bedroom around me, but I was also half asleep and couldn't move.
Gah.
You know what that is?
Gah.
That's one of them hypnagogic or pompics. I don't know which one. In my dream, 3 shapeless figures burst into the room and screamed at me, "Hey, there are 3 of us down there."
Ooh.
This is making me have an allergic reaction, Betsy. My throat's tickling.
Oh, no. Drink some water. Drink some water.
Okay. Gulp, gulp, gulp.
Gloop, gloop, gloop. There are 3 of us down there.
Oh my God. Okay.
Man.
Needless to say, I was pretty freaked out. However, I kind of brushed things off until I started experiencing the worst anxiety of my life. I am an anxious person. I have perfectionist tendencies and I'm usually pretty hard on myself. But this was the worst anxiety I have ever experienced in my entire life. Every morning when I woke up, if I even managed to sleep, I felt physically ill. I was depressed, listless, and experiencing frequent panic attacks. My friends told me this was because I had too many big life changes happening at once. The same month I moved in with my boyfriend and John, I also started a new job and a new graduate school program.
Holy shit. That is a lot of big new stuff.
It's a lot. That's a whole lot.
Whoa.
I have trouble putting into words how awful my anxiety was. Like nothing I've ever experienced. My partner, family, and friends were worried about me and concerned for my well-being. Each day was worse and worse. A few months later, my boyfriend and I finally moved into our own cute, tiny 1-bedroom apartment. Since we moved, I have hardly any experienced any anxiety, and certainly nothing as bad as what was happening to me in John's apartment. My friends think I'm crazy, but I really believe there was some type of negative energy or demonic presence in John's house. I simply was not myself and did not feel normal again until I left that property.
Wow.
Since then, I refuse to go back, but I am worried about John. It seems like John experiences moments of depression, and I think staying in that apartment might be affecting his well-being.
Oh.
However, I don't want to share this with John because he'll definitely think I'm a lunatic. What would y'all do? Anyways, thanks for reading my story. You guys are the best. Stay rad and don't shit your pants. XOXO Emma.
Emma. Wow. Like, who? We've talked about this, but like, stress and anxiety can also fuel.
Yes.
That like negative energy and negative entities. And that's yes, a lot of shit was new, cool, exciting, stressful stuff was happening for you. But man, as soon as you get out of there, it chills out.
Yes.
Something's up.
Yeah.
Something's up. And
Belle. Yeah.
Belle knows.
I want to say, and this has been a while since you emailed Emma, and I apologize. I think you should tell John. If he thinks you're a lunatic, big fucking deal.
Right.
But he probably is feeling something like that himself.
And maybe even do it by being like, hey man, like I felt really weird when I lived with you.
Yeah.
You know, start off maybe putting it on you.
Yes.
And then see if that kind of opens the door for him to be like, oh shit, I feel weird all the time.
Or even just a simple like, have you ever noticed there's like a weird energy to your house? Or like, have you ever noticed a specific type of energy in your home?
Right.
And just see.
Have you ever had like 3 shapeless black clouds burst into your room screaming at you that there are 3 of us down there?
That's terrifying.
That is so spooky because they were like something's there. They were listening, like they were waiting to be taunted.
I just think that like you're right that anxiety can cause a lot of stuff to happen, especially like sleeplessness and then like just bad feelings. But to just end suddenly,
right?
That's
right.
Never been my experience with it.
Right.
If anything, moving would kind of like, I think, ratchet it up for a little bit until I settled in.
Right. Right. But maybe it was getting out of, maybe it was that limbo period of like, oh, I'm living in John's house, but this is not my house.
Could be.
So there's that kind of anxiety underneath that too of like,
I told the story recently that I was like hesitant to tell my psychiatrist. Guys,
right.
Guess what? I'm not crazy. People who go to seek medical help and stuff are the sanest motherfuckers out here. Because we know our brains are doing something funny. But I was hesitant to tell my psychiatrist about like our podcast even. And then she's like, oh my gosh, I have a ghost in my house. And I think more people are open to it than say, because they feel just like Emma does, I'll sound crazy.
Exactly. But then once somebody says it, you're like, wait, me too.
Yeah.
Wait, me too. I mean, everybody's waiting for that moment of like, hey, it's very much that like high school and that high school moment of like, hey, doesn't I'm thinking of a funny name. I don't know. Samantha, that's not a funny name. It's Sex in the City. Don't you think Samantha kind of sucks, right? And then everybody's like, yeah, she's mean to me. She's mean to me. It's kind of that vibe of like, let's kill her. The Slender Man told me to kill her. But kind of that energy of just like waiting for somebody to say it and then to be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I feel that way too.
Or you can I think even just tell your experience, you know?
I do. I think that's a good way of just like, I had the wildest dream when I was living there. After I taunted the ghosts in your basement, they came to visit me. Like, isn't that weird? Your dog doesn't like going down there? Come on, man. And then get really mad at John and be like, come on, man, think about it.
Don't you lie to me. Don't you fucking
Don't
lie.
you fucking try to act all big and cool and smart like you don't believe this shit. I know it's happening to you. I know you're getting haunted as hell.
Yeah, and then do the I know what you did last summer and spin around in the rain and say, what are you waiting
for? Huh? What are you waiting for? And then do the scream thing where
Live her alone.
Live her alone. Yeah. Then do the scream thing where you just quote all of Matthew Lillard's lines. I'm feeling woozy, man.
Matthew Lillard, perfect in Scream.
Perfect. Truly incredible in that movie.
So good. You know what I just thought of, apropos of nothing, is that I had my guiding circle past life reading this week.
Oh my God! Tell me all about it.
Well, just the highlights are
give me the hits.
The greatest hits of it are that I am that in one of my past lives I was a Venusian living on Venus. So that was a long ass time ago because it was when Venus was habitable.
Whoa.
And that this is my last life on Earth. This is it, dude. This is it. I get to go to a new solar system next, so.
You're off to a new solar system.
Yeah, she was like, you're what I call a mature soul. Like, you've done this. I assume if I was on Venus that I've been doing this since the beginning.
Right, and I feel even in other past life stuff, haven't you come out of it being like, I'm done with this, man?
Yes, and they were like, you're wrapping things up.
Whoa, that's pretty neat that like that same through line has been a part of these past life readings. Yeah. Wow.
But
how fun. Isn't she cool?
She's really cool. She's so lovely. She made me feel so good. She was just great. And a lot of it was like almost like where I was like, I don't really know what this is, but I need to like look it up and see what the connections are.
Right.
But and she was like, your ovaries are really going to wake up in the spring, so I would be careful.
Oh, Marcy.
Don't worry. I'm as careful as you can be.
I'm honestly being the most careful.
Unless I went into a hot tub with someone, I don't think that anything
Whoa, watch out your ovaries. What if they try to burst out of your body and that's what she meant?
Truly, like they could just pop right out my stomach.
Yeah, I've had sometimes feelings where it's like, I think they're like coming out of my body. You know? Have you had that pain? Where it's just like, I think these might be coming out of my butthole soon. You've never had that pain?
I don't know.
Like when you're having lady time?
I don't know if that's how I could describe the pains that I have had.
Wow.
But I've definitely had pains. We'll get into it later. We can talk about it later.
Yeah. Ooh, that's so fun. You did Guiding Circle. I real quick just watched a wife swap episode.
Ooh.
Mono and I are dedicating all of February to wife swap on our podcast.
That's
We
fun.
Love Trash. We just watched one where a woman was a psychic and told the husband of the other, of the family she like got swapped with, that one of the kids was an alien. And he was just like, I'm out of here. But she like hypnotized him to quit gambling. And he did. He's like, I did quit gambling.
That's what basically I'm an alien.
You're an alien,
or have been at least.
Yeah.
And another thing she said, she's like, sometimes you're going to encounter people who are like, she kept saying dolphins. She's like, people who are like, they're new humans. They were being a dolphin before. So they're new.
Wow. Did that ring any bells of like, hey, so-and-so is a dolphin, dude?
I guess I know people who love to like dance back and forth while they go,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
They like to fight sharks and they're too horny.
They're very horny. I know a couple of those
I
for
know
sure.
some of those.
Oh, yeah. I hope we helped you, Emma. I think we gave out really good advice.
Yeah. And then we talked about a bunch of other bullshit. But I think before that.
Emma, if you're feeling down, watch Wife Swap Season 3, Episode 19. Her name is Sherry Silver. She's a psychic. And it's a pretty entertaining episode. And the one before that's very entertaining, too. Son knees his dad in the balls. And they're all like, yeah, that's fun. It's wild. Anyways, I have one. You want me to read it?
Please.
Okay. A special grandma connection. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Dear Betsy and Marcy, I love your podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I got here after listening to 90 Day Bay and wanting to hear about Marcy and Nicole's experience with the Beechwood apartment.
Oh, yeah.
I was hooked after that. I've been binging for the past month and a half, and I'm finally caught up with all the fascinating stories from guests and listeners shared on y'all's pod. Yay! Thank you. Since I started listening, I began to recall the unusual experiences and stories that have surrounded me throughout my life that I had kind of forgotten about or brushed aside. I thought I would start with some nice little stories about my connection to my grandmother, Georgine. I'll start by saying that I was very close with my grandparents in my childhood. My grandmother was raised Catholic and identified with the mystic traditions. She was a Jungian sand play therapist for a period of time and was an angel collecting, psychic visiting, Reiki session type of woman. Wow.
Whoa.
That's a fun grandma.
That is.
I don't know what sand play.
Yeah,
Jungian,
what's Jungian sand play?
Jungian. It's Jungian.
I don't know.
Jungian sand play. Jungian, not Hungian. I'm Hungian.
I'm a Hungy.
I'm Hungian for some sandwich play.
What is okay? I'm gonna look at the therapeutic method that offers clients a way to connect with deeper levels of experiences, development, need, and the healthy integration of fracturing impact of trauma. Sounds complicated.
Wow. Okay. When I went through my teenage witchy phase, I could openly share my interest in the topic with her, and she understood my pull towards a more feminist, spiritual path. Though Georgine kept a lot of things to herself, she made exploring the woo-woo fairly normal within the women of the family. That's nice.
Yeah.
So here are some stories. When my mom was pregnant and choosing names for me, she wanted to name me Gabriela. She thought the name was beautiful and had an affinity for the angel Gabriel. However, by the time I was born, my biological father convinced her to name me Andrea. Throughout my first several months as Andrea, I had chronic ear infections.
Aww.
One day, my grandmother went to a prayer group and asked the group to pray for my ear problems. While they were praying for me, a woman in the group spoke up and said, "That I cannot hear that name. That is not my name." Another person spoke up and also communicated that this was not the right name for me. Wow. My grandmother shared the message she got at the group with my mom and encouraged her to act on it. My name was changed to Gabriela, and as the story goes, my ear issues went away.
That's crazy.
That's nutty, man.
Yes.
We have always felt like it was almost preordained or there was a special reason that I was to be Gabriela.
Whoa.
That is wild.
That
I'm
is.
so glad your ears are better, too.
Yeah.
It's so sad when a little baby has an ear infection because it's sad when anybody has one.
Yes.
But where it is just they can't say what it is.
They don't even understand why they're in pain.
No. Speaking of, I just popped my ears. Another story from my early years is that my grandmother believed that I shared a story from my past life with her. She had been watching me when I was maybe around 3 years old. I asked her if I ever told her about my other brother.
What?
She said, "Do you mean Michael, who was the only brother I had at the time?" I said, "No, my other brother." I then proceeded to tell her that soldiers had gone upstairs to get him, and when they got him, I drew my index finger across my neck to indicate that they had slit his throat.
Jesus. That's
A 3-year-old saying this?
it's fucking nuts.
Ooh, nuh-uh. Excuse me. She believed I had shared with her a recollection of the death of my brother from a past life. Seeing as I was so young and wasn't the type of child to make up a story like that, my mom and I have believed it could be a past life recollection as well. Following my grandpa's death in 1999, my grandma visited psychics and was told that she and I knew each other in past lives and that our souls cycled together, which just kind of feels right to me. Oh, that's nice. Finally, I'll wrap up this email with one last grandma story. Since listening to your podcast, I've heard many people talking about assigning symbols to deceased loved ones to communicate through, and I'm so fascinated by it. I wanted to start opening myself to be receptive to signs, so I decided to assign the symbol of an angel to my grandmother who passed away in 2013. I feel like she's someone who would welcome this since she was curious about afterlife communication during her life. Yeah, she seems perfect to do this with.
Yeah, absolutely.
I assigned an angel to her because she collected them. Took me to angel stores when I was younger where the woman behind the counter told me I was an old soul and would tell me that angels sang from the heavens the day I was born. Oh. What if somebody was like, the angels like screamed bloody murder the day you were born. Like they were just like, no!
I like hate to be the one to say this, but you
are. Shut up, Cindy. You love it.
No,
you love it.
I just was talking to some angels and they don't like you.
Cindy loves this. She loves telling people that angels don't like them.
No, I don't. I'm just don't shoot the messenger, please.
Cindy, you love to be the messenger.
I mean, I do have a messenger bag, but that doesn't mean that I love being the messenger.
Head scene. Perfect. Perfect. I like that. So angels just kind of felt right. Later that week, I found myself at home alone, and I was just kind of being open to the idea that maybe I wasn't alone, huh? Maybe my grandmother was around, maybe spirit guides, maybe some spirits attached to the house. I sat down to eat lunch and turned on the TV. It just happened to be turned to the local PBS station, which was airing a Josh Groban concert. My grandma was a total Grobanite. So I kind of laughed and said out loud, "I'll leave this on for you, Grandma." Then I noticed he sang the word angel in the song. I looked up the lyrics and discovered that it was actually his song Angels playing at that exact moment. I just sat and shed a few tears of joy, feeling like that was a sign she got the message and was around. Oh, thanks for letting me share these stories, and thanks so much for the podcast. You two hilarious ladies have helped me to open up a part of myself that I had neglected and reignited my curiosity in the paranormal. In fact, I recently had a very cool spirit work session and am on the lookout for a medium. Very cool. I'll write in soon with my 2 possible ghost stories and my creepy/sexy sleep paralysis experience very soon. Much love, Gabriela.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, sexy. Okay.
I wonder if like the angels were like, okay, see, here's the thing is we know this soul, we're friends with this soul, and actually Gabriel really like wants her to be named after him.
Right, yeah. He really wants that. Okay, give her ear infections until the adults in her life name her after Gabriel.
I mean, it does sound like it. Yeah, that it was like. I wonder why the name Gabriel was so important, other than. Yeah, it was just destined. I don't know. It's
right.
Yeah,
right. I do too. That's so interesting.
Yeah, and the angel stuff with grandma too.
That's incredible to then, like her grandma being a Grobonite and the song being angels. It's like, oh yeah. And even just that idea of like, in that moment being like, I'm going to be open right now to see, like, I think there was a subconscious, like, somebody's here.
Yeah.
Somebody's here right now.
A little nudge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little nudge.
A little nudge.
Just a little nudge.
That's really nice,
Just a
though.
little nudge. Very nice.
Should I play a listener story, Betsy?
Yes, Marcy. Please play one.
Let me pull one up.
Hi, Betsy. Hi, Marcy. And maybe guest. I have a couple of quick stories for you today that are mostly comical in hindsight. And I thought I would share them for a little bit of a spooky giggle. So the first story is several years ago. I was house sitting for some friends of mine, and they have a cat. So I was cat sitting / house sitting and staying at their house. It's a pretty big house. I was by myself. And I also went to go see Paranormal Activity 2 whilst staying at this house. Not only did I see it, but I saw it alone because I'm crazy and I love going to movies by myself. So it's late at night. I've just gotten back from seeing Paranormal Activity 2, which is, I think, spookier than the first one. Anyway, I get to the house and the cat, of course, greets me. And this cat is an indoor-outdoor cat. So I open the back door to let her out to do her night explorations, whatever she does. And then typically, she would come back to the door for me to let her in. So I let her out, and I open up my computer, and I'm just sitting there on, I don't know, Facebook or something. It was like 2010, I don't know. And I'm just kind of typing away on my computer, and all of a sudden, on my leg, the cat is rubbing against me. And I didn't think anything of it at first, and then I was like, wait a minute. I just let that cat outside. What is happening? So I'm like replaying in my brain, letting the cat outside. Now, my immediate thought is demon. This is a demon cat. Of course, I just saw Paranormal Activity 2, so my mind is reeling. But of course, as a white person, I have to get to the bottom of it. There's got to be some sort of logical explanation. So I start looking all over the house. Did I leave a door open? Is there a window open? Something like that the cat got in on its own. Did I leave the door unlocked and someone else let the cat in? Going through every possible scenario. I'm looking around the house in a panic for several minutes. I don't know how long. I even checked upstairs, just thinking if it's a demon cat, maybe they can climb up the walls or something. But even regular cats can do that, so wouldn't be out of the ordinary. So I go to leave. I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm gone. I fed the cat. I've done my duty. I'm going to go stay at my cousin's house down the road. And just as I'm leaving, I hear wind blowing, and behind their big old box screen TV, the really old ones that like sit on the floor and are humongous, there is a tiny window that was cracked open just big enough for a cat to get through. I was immediately relieved, but I still left. I was like, I'm so traumatized after this. I have to get out of here. I can't stay here. So that story ended in, a logical, reasonable answer. So the second story goes back a little farther, probably 5 or 6 years prior to that. I was a chaperone at a church youth camp, summer camp thing. And I was staying in a cabin with several girls. I was probably 20 or 21. So all these other girls are like high school, middle school age. And there's a couple of other chaperones in the cabin as well. So everyone's asleep. It's like the first or second night. The next morning I wake up and there's like a cabin meeting, and one of the other counselors is basically like telling this story of one of the girls who was there who was having a nightmare. I don't remember exactly what the premise of the nightmare was, but that she opened her eyes and there were 2 eyes staring back at her, like red eyes, and she felt like someone was sitting on her chest and she couldn't move. Now, many years later, I now know this is probably an episode of sleep paralysis. But what they determined it was a demon, and that we needed to pray, and that the reason that this demon appeared to this girl was because she brought a 17 magazine with her to summer camp. And 17 magazine is a tool of the devil to be more worldly and less churchy, and therefore that incentivized the demon to oppress this young lady. Of course, at the time, I was freaked out. I was like, hell no, I'm not doing this demon stuff. Not today. So I didn't sleep the rest of the week. But now, many, many years later, I'm like, yeah, that was sleep paralysis. And that poor girl basically thought it was her fault because of the 17 magazine. So those are my 2 quick stories. I have many, many other stories that are not so lighthearted and funny, but I hope you guys enjoyed this and that it gave you a spooky giggle. Spooky giggle. That's hard to say. Bye!
Oh.
Wow, definitely some spooky giggles.
Oh, for sure.
The 17 magazine is so funny.
Said that's a tool for the devil.
Oh, that is so funny. Imagine, like, thinking that this evil, the devil, like the ultimate evil thing, they're gonna waste their time on that.
Well, especially when you're at a camp that anything spooky could happen there.
Anything.
Oh my gosh.
That is so silly.
Also, look, I don't know, dreaming about the devil and, sleep paralysis and stuff. I'm on the fence about what it is. So, I mean, although I think often sleep paralysis can be, something legitimately like spooky and scary.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
I'm on the fence. I really have of 2 minds about it, but
I know it's tough. It's tough because it is like, well, it makes sense if like your body's still asleep, but your mind is starting to wake up or whatever. But then it is like, hey man, is that the perfect time though for spookies to get in there and mess with you?
also we have said it before that when you have a bunch of people fretting over the devil and demons that's a good way to get them to come to you.
It's a great way. Marcy sent me a very funny, not funny by any means, because it was though with what you said, but like sent me a TikTok of a woman losing her mind in a grocery store, like just screaming at everybody that they're gonna burn in hell and that the devil is coming for them and stuff. And Marcy, what did you write? You wrote, it was perfect. I'm just like, she's asking for the devil to get her.
She's begging. Let's see. What did I she's begging for a demon. Yeah,
she's begging because she kept just being like, the demons are in you. And it was just like, yeah, I think if you're constantly having demons on the mind, then demons are gonna pop up, dude.
Also, she just wanted to shop on that aisle alone. Like, she was like, can I just have this aisle to myself?
It's really like, I feel bad. Like, it's scary. Like, this woman, something's up.
I also say I understand that shopping at the grocery store, when you go down an aisle that has other people, it feels like being in a dressing room where everyone can see you. Like, you just want to be like, can I just like look at all the boxes by myself, please?
Right.
And that's why the demon came. The other thing about watching a scary movie by yourself is fun.
It's fun, but it'll get you.
It can really get you.
Especially paranormal activities. Those are scary.
Yeah.
They're good and scary. And I've watched them by myself, and I'll even know exactly what's supposed to happen, and I still scare the shit out of myself.
I mean, that's probably why I haven't watched any scary movies this past 2 years, because I don't want to watch alone.
Right. I watched a really wild one last night called The Taking of Deborah Logan.
With that, I saw you post. No, wait. No, you didn't post about it.
I did not.
You posted one with Tori Spelling, I think, but no.
Oh yeah, not scary. A great film. It's called Mother May I Sleep with Danger, starring Tori Spelling. It's on Amazon Prime. Everybody check it out. It's fun.
The Taking of who?
Deborah Logan. It was scary. It's like a found footage one.
Oh,
from like 2013 or something. And multiple people have been like, you gotta watch it. So finally last night I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for it. And it was like, I went to bed afterwards and I was like, I hope this was nightmare fuel. Like this could give me there were some images that really are forever burned into my brain.
These are going to disturb me forever?
Yes.
Also, look, you thought something was rubbing on your leg, but then you didn't see the cat, right?
Right.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. Could have been a cat. Could have been a demon cat. Should I read a listener story now?
Yes.
Okay, Betsy. This one says, Betsy, I'm going to talk about You Want Anything short listener story.
Yes, I do. I'll give you my order in a little bit.
We'll reply to the email with the order.
Yeah, yeah, please.
Betsy/Marcy, you two are so damn funny. I just can't.
Thank you. You can't what?
You can't. Just can't say anything else.
Yeah, great.
Betsy, you seem like the cat with the coolest pajamas around and a blast to hang out with. Next time I head to Taco Bell, I'll give you a call.
Yeah.
Marcy, your sarcastic humor and style of talking remind me so much of my cousin who passed away. So you bring me so much happiness to my soul. It's like I get to hang out with her when I listen to the pod. Oh my God.
That's so nice.
says thanks for being you. That is so nice.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
Thank you. I have a short but sweet story for you. My grandpa had passed away when I was in 7th grade. We were at his funeral. I was by myself and looking at those picture boards that the family puts together. I was looking at a picture of me when I was younger up in my grandpa's arms. Aww. I was staring at the picture and started talking to grandpa in my head, saying how I missed him and that I hope he sticks around as I grow up. I swear I felt someone softly touch my shoulder, turn around, and nope, no one was there.
Oh.
It comforts me to think that was Grandpa's way of letting me know he heard me. Now that I'm grown and married with kids, I still often think of him and how he would get along with my family. I surely hope so. Thanks for making my favorite podcast and keep being awesome. Much love, Carmen. P.S.
That's so nice, Carmen. Oh, P.S.
That episode still gives me chills about your guest who told the story of how that entity would walk down the hall and told the guy not to look at him or he'd take his sister's soul. And the only way they found out about that is calling into a radio station. And WTF, man. Ugh. I wish I wouldn't think of that story so much. Gives me the damn creeps. Ha 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 ha. That's episode. Damn, which episode? It's Matt Quezada's episode, though.
Dude, that messed me up.
I'm going to find which episodes.
Yeah. That was such a scary story.
Oh, so scary. And yeah, what's very funny about this is I just talked to Matt yesterday. And
Whoa.
We only talk like a few times a year, but we just hung out on some Zoom yesterday.
Wow.
Isn't that just a little coinky dink?
That is very winky dinky.
Coinky dinky. It's called The Devil's Eyes with Matt Quezada. It's episode 5. Long ago.
Episode 5.
Episode 5.
We were so young.
We were but babies.
We were just little babies. Goo goo gaga.
It is truly a scary, scary story, though. So
it's really horrifying. Oh, I might have to go back and listen to it again.
Oh, yeah.
It's so scary.
It's toot scary.
Toot scary, everybody.
Toot,
wow.
Toot sweet.
I mean, I think Grandpa was absolutely
and I love that so much.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Oh, that's so nice.
It's so nice. That's so nice. Also, I would like a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Do you have
with black beans instead of the beef, please?
Ooh.
A soft potato taco. Add jalapenos. And you know what's really good? I'm gonna get the Fiesta veggie burrito, please. Okay.
Is that your regular order?
Yeah, ish. Yeah, I'm on a new kick of like that. The veggie Fiesta burrito is really good. It's newer. It's really good.
Might have to give it a try.
You should. It's really good.
Giving it a try.
Give it a try. I got one. You ready?
Yes, please.
I was at Japanese.
What? What are you whispering?
I'm trying to figure out what this word is real quick.
Okay. You're going to look it up?
Yeah. I just want to make sure.
Just make sure that you know the word you're about to say.
Yeah.
How's it spelled?
Okay, yeah. Ronin. A wandering samurai who had no lord or master. Okay.
Wait, what? You're just confusing us. Okay.
My 12-year-old summoned something, and I was a Japanese Ronin, which is a wandering samurai.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Hey, Marcy and Betsy. I'm a return caller / writer. You played my story recently. I was the one whose grandfather visited in a dream and a something touched my thigh one time.
Yikes. Yucky.
So, how you? Thank you for getting us through the panoramic. and the dumpster fire, that was 2020.
Yeah, we fixed everything's better now. Everything's great.
Yeah, everything's fine now. I needed to share this with my spooky girls because it happened recently and I still shudder. I consider myself a Christ follower. I say this because I don't like to say I'm Christian and be lumped in with evangelical GOP assholes who can go eat a bag of dicks. Yeah. We raised our boys in the Christian faith in a Methodist church, but 2020 gave us all some faith crises. Yeah, man. My 12-year-old began to question his faith and admitted he was exploring other religions. He's the typical middle child who will do the opposite of what everyone wants, and if you say no to something, he pursues it harder. My husband had a hard time when he started talking about Buddhism. I reminded my husband that he needs to come to his own decisions, so let's back off and just observe and not intercede. He kept attending virtual church with us, and we tried to listen to his side of things. He felt let down by God because his dog passed away suddenly too, and he heavily relied on her.
Aww.
Still we kept
Betsy, did you die?
Sorry, no. Yeah, I died for a second. I'm back. Still, we kept supporting him by giving him space until we had to intercede. One night, it was just me and the kids as husband was out of town for work again. I had trouble getting to sleep. A feeling of foreboding was keeping me restless. I left the side table lamp and the television on so I could fall asleep around 2 or 3 a.m. I thought I was asleep, but I could see the illuminated room and hear footsteps from the hallway. The sound of these footsteps were like they were far away, like the person was walking slow and they were heavy.
Ooh.
I had the knowing where they were at. I knew where they were at. As they landed on the floor. They started from the end of the hallway, then stopped at the door to my bedroom. I was frozen in my spot. I still could see the illuminated room, hear the noise from the TV, but I didn't see anything else. Just hearing the slow footsteps followed by the room door opening and the footsteps walking in, still slowly and loud. I couldn't see anything, but I could feel a presence in the room. It stopped at the edge of the bedside I was laying on, looking down at me. I could hear from the way it made the floor squeak under where it stood that it was heavy. Ooh, describing it as heavy is spooky, man. The floor squeak became a loud, long floorboard groan, and then I jumped up, realized I had not been awake, but now I was. But the room was still illuminated the same way it had been. It had been in the dream/sleep paralysis episode. I got up, checked on everyone and everything. Reminded myself that if someone had gotten in, our 2 dogs would have alerted me or acted out at them since they sleep in the living room. Yet, here they were, sleeping peacefully in the living room. I put on something funny on TV and turned on more lights, but I got no sleep at all. When my husband came home, I told him about the weird dream and how it sucks it happened when it was just me. 2 days later, our 12-year-old walks into our room in the morning and says, I got no sleep. I had a nightmare. He starts with, there was a person in the hallway that walked into my room slowly.
Oh my God.
My husband and I both looked at each other as soon as he said that. We quickly go on Ghostbusters mode, asking him what he watched, read, listened to, or anything else. He used, sorry. He's used to our insistence to jump to blame entities and dark forces for causing problems in the home. My husband looks for our anointing oil. I keep asking our son questions. We find out that in his research, he had gotten some misinformation about Buddhism and was getting some things from popular media and YouTube. YouTube. Somehow he started saying / evoking to see something. He wanted to believe and asked to see a ghost or spirit. From my minimal understanding on spirituality, wow. I'm having a little hard time. He wasn't specific and he got something, but not what he wanted.
No.
We learned that day. Since then, I have had to specify what is good research and what is just false narratives, and it's important because Buddhism is real and it's disrespectful to those of that faith if you believe a falsehood disguised as Buddhism. And we aren't summoning things anymore. I had to share a past life experience I had. I took a yoga class because it was mandatory to take an exercise class to graduate college. During the course, during the corpse pose, the instructor played some droning music, and I was feeling dozing. A couple of times I saw weird shit during those sessions. Once it was a large gray bearded man made of mist and clouds. The other time it was the POV of someone walking down a heavily vegetated hill, cutting down the branches to walk down. I could see what they wore, which was a light color cloth. It looked like an outfit from feudal Japan. The image / vision lasted 30 seconds before I came out of it. I had a heavy understanding that I was traveling on foot and I was a samurai or a ronin. Since then, I have had a feeling that I met my eldest son in that life as well. It would explain my fascination with Japanese culture, not in a weird way. And I am ethically Hispanic and have never been. Love all the things you ladies do. Keep it going. You have helped me be more open to the supernatural and like I feel more aligned and not afraid of it. Loves ya, Joanna. Wow.
I gotta tell you, I think I know why your child is interested in Buddhism. Because the connection with like I just like Googled like Buddhism and samurai, and there are so many articles about about how samurais adopted Zen Buddhism and stuff, and like that.
Wow,
that is fascinating. That's fascinating. That connection.
That is really, really interesting.
Yeah. There's an article. There's so many articles about the way of the samurai and how it relates to,
wow,
that it coincides with the arrival of Zen Buddhism and stuff. There's
something that like, wow.
I know.
And then her son summoning something, or like at least having that same experience is so something happened because of YouTube.
I mean, don't ask for something that you're not,
ready to handle.
Yeah, honestly, just in general, don't ask for ghosts or
truly. Don't ask for it.
Don't ask
for it.
Please don't. We're begging you not to.
Please don't ask for it.
We try so hard to make sure you don't ask for things.
Yeah, come on.
Because even out of like curiosity, like it's easy to be like curious, but like I'm a very curious person. I still would not be summoning anything.
Same. I'm curious. I like to learn. I like to try new things. But summoning a thing? I don't need any of that.
Especially not in your own home.
No, God, no.
I remember once I was with my friend, and she was like, I think her boyfriend had gotten a Ouija board or something. And she's like, do you want to do like a seance? And I was like, at your house? No. You don't do that at your house. I also didn't want to, but I was like, and I told her, I was like, you cannot do that in your own home. You know that, right? Like, you just can't.
Right? You got to rent an Airbnb and do that.
Go out to a field. And then you
remember?
Burn it down.
I feel you were there when we were in Palm Springs. It was that weekend where it was like a bunch of people. And like people coming in and out, like kind of just being like, people will be at this house for 3 days,
Yes.
essentially. Come and go as you like. If you can be there for all 3 days, great. If you can't, great. Remember the last night we were there, we're like, let's do a seance. And I think we like bought candles and stuff, but then just like all got too drunk or something. I'm like, nah, never mind. Let's watch like YouTube videos of people falling down.
We watched the J-Lo movie where the boy next door or something, or like,
I don't think it was out yet. But we watched something like that, right?
what's the J-Lo movie where she like has an affair with the kid next door?
The boy next door. Was it that one?
I mean, let's see. When did the boy? You guys, you love when we Google stuff, right?
Also, the boy next door is so good. I saw it 3 times in the theater.
In 2015 is when it came out.
See, and I think it was before that. This big
think it
party.
was more than 7 years ago?
Yeah, when that huge weekend in Palm Springs.
Maybe I wasn't there. I was there for a New Year's Eve weekend.
Oh, see, that's different.
Yeah,
This was another one.
And I wasn't
feel
there.
You were there because we cooked a crazy big piece of meat on the grill. Do you remember that?
I don't think I was there for New Year's Palm Springs.
No, but this one's different. Like,
was it a girls' trip?
yes.
Oh,
yes.
I know what it was. It was the UCB, like all the girls on house teams at UCB.
Yes.
Yes.
It was really fun.
And we kept watching. This is what we kept watching. Specifically, we kept watching the oh God, what's it called? The videos where something would happen and then like like Snoop Dogg
And like and sunglasses float down.
I forget what those are called.
Yes, we watched a bunch of those.
Anyway.
We watched a bunch of those. Okay, see, I knew you were there because I remember we got like a crazy big hunk of meat. And we were like at the grill being like, how do we cook this huge chunk of meat?
I don't know if we're going to cook this pot roast on a grill or not.
I do think it was kind of like, I don't know. I guess we'll just kind of go for it and see what happens.
I got to cook this pot roast somehow.
What was, oh yeah, we also were screaming about doing a seance. Or maybe we weren't able to buy candles, so we didn't do it. But we were like, let's do a seance.
We have to do a seance.
We have to, man.
Should I play a listener story?
Yes, you shall.
Okie dokie.
This story is about baby ghost. So I live in New York, Queens, actually, and I live in a building that was made in 1930s or whatever, and it's been renovated a couple of times, but it's not like a nice new development. When we moved in, the first thing we did was check in with our neighbors to say hey, is this place haunted? What do we need to know about the ghosts in this building? And all we heard was that in the apartment directly next door to us, where our friends actually lived, the previous tenant had a baby who passed away. So instead of, having respect for the trauma of that experience, we started blaming every subsequent noise that we couldn't explain on baby ghost. Baby ghost has been sort of an ever-present entity. Not a lot has happened. I've never seen a ghost. I've never had moments where something was missing, Marcy's fairy moment, anything like that. But it's weird because the people in the apartment next to us on the other side, they move out every 3 months. We've been here for 3 years and nobody has stayed in that apartment for more than 3 to 4 months at a time. It's really strange. Every time somebody moves out, they go in, they try to renovate it to make it nicer, but nobody ever stays, and we can never really figure out why. Anyway, recently, this morning, I get up, I go to the bathroom, as one does, and I notice in my bathtub a footprint. And I'm like, am I crazy? Is that a footprint? Because I took a bubble bath last night and my feetsies were not only clean, but very wet when I was leaving the tub. So it wouldn't have been me. So I got into the tub and try to compare my footprint to it just to see man, maybe I had some dirty ass feet that day and they survived a bath or whatever. But it was a lot smaller, half the size of my foot. And weirdly, it was sort of up the side of the tub on a curve. So it was like somebody would have had to like, with dirty bare feet, like been stepping partially up on the side of the anyway, I'm blaming baby ghost, but I've attached a photo. It's really weird and gross and creepy. And if it doesn't look like a footprint, tell me, because that would be really cool. Because now I'm living alone by myself, and I'm convinced that there's like some barefoot baby ghost running around just making tracks. So anyway, love you so much. Thanks.
Okay.
Ew, I'm looking at the photo. Ew, that's a footprint.
That's a footprint. Yeah, that's like unmistakably a footprint. Look at those with long toes.
Ew.
You see how far away the toe is from the ball of the foot?
Yeah.
Unless someone faked it, but even still, ew.
If somebody faked it, that's even scarier. Like, why would anybody do that?
I had like a thought about the people moving out. I was like, maybe it's because they hate the guy who lives in the walls and comes.
Oh no!
comes to
Steals
take
all their food.
And comes to take a shit in their bathroom at night.
Oh my god!
Isn't that nasty? Also,
that is sick. I hate that.
We've talked about it before, but it is so much. I mean, it's hard because sometimes spooky stuff are like, ooh, fun. And it also all stems from some sort of tragedy. Not all, but often stems from tragedy.
Yeah.
So even just acknowledging like that was a trauma that we were like, let's go ghost hunting. It's, it is something to acknowledge that, honestly, and a lesson to learn behind everything like spooky and scary is usually something happened to somebody
messed up.
But this fucking, it's, you know what, I would love I understand why you didn't put your foot beside it and take a picture, because that's basically pornography in this day and age, right?
Yeah.
So I understand, but I am curious as to like actually how big this foot is, because something about it makes it look bigger than a baby. Right,
but we also don't know where in the bath, or like, how big the bathtub is or whatever.
But that is actually very scary.
That's so scary on any level, because it's like, who did that?
Who did it?
Whether it's a baby ghost or a man in the wall ghost.
Who did that?
Who's alive? An anti-ghost.
Anti-ghost. Ugh. Also, just neighbors coming and going. It's scary itself too.
Yeah, there's this house that when I was working at Sony, so in Culver City, so I had a nice long commute every single day. There was this house on Fountain that and I worked there for like 3.5 years, and I would drive by it, and it constantly had like a for rent sign, and then it would be down, and then another for rent, and every time I was like, that place has to be haunted. Nobody wants to stay there. That place has to be haunted, since people are just in and out of there so fast.
It's funny, there's a place across the street from me that's always it's always different dudes renting it out.
Yeah,
different dudes. They don't, because I've been in this house for, oh boy, 9 years.
Yeah, dude.
9 dang years.
I've been in mine for 11.
When you just find a place, it's so hard to find places.
I like it. I like where I am. So,
when I move out, I'm going to bulldoze this house.
Nobody else can live here.
Nobody else, just me.
Nobody else.
Very sorry for the person to have a baby ghost in their apartment, though.
Oh, I know.
Bad.
I know.
Okay, I'm gonna read one.
Yeah.
This one is titled Cell Phone Portal.
Whoa.
Hello, my spooky friends.
Hello.
I so love and appreciate this podcast, and now that I'm fully caught up, it's time to share my own recent spooky experience.
Yes.
I work as a receptionist at a vet clinic, and as you can imagine, I speak to tons of people over the phone. I've been working the front desk for years and not much phases me at this point. And my days of anxiety talking on the phone are long gone. That's amazing. Yeah. This story is about a day that both me and my coworker had unexplainable and totally unnerving phone calls to the same number. Ooh.
What?
A few months ago, my coworker, a technician, called a client for an update on her dog's lab results. She said that a man frantically answered the phone and asked how she got the number. She tried to explain that she was calling about their dog, but the man cut her off and demanded to know how she had gotten through to a secure line at Area 51. She could hear background noise of people moving around and the faint, unmistakable hum.
Alien.
What?
Just could hear in the background people be like, aliens, it's alien. We have aliens.
Oh, God.
Aliens are here.
Like she can hear background noise of people moving around and the faint, unmistakable hum of lab equipment. Faltering for words and visibly shaken, the tech hung up before the man was able to continue shouting at her. So like you were saying.
Yeah. Hey, what is it? Hello, aliens. I mean, how'd you get this number, aliens? Aliens are here. Like, what?
Just frantic.
You gotta teach these scientists or whatever they are to be a little cooler.
Gotta be chill. Gotta be chill.
Your number was 555-1234, Area 51.
It was UFO.
Yeah.
Gray. This coworker is a very stoic type who doesn't get flustered easily, but I was quick to brush off the strange call. The number she tried to contact belongs to a sweet older client who had been bringing her dogs and cat into the clinic for many years. I knew I would be calling her later about an appointment, so the tech wrote a brief note for me to confirm the number before calling again, and we left it at that. A few hours later, the clinic had been very busy and I had forgotten about the strange call. As I was working down my list of appointment reminders, I ended up calling this client's number. A woman with a very soft voice answered and cut me off before I was even able to introduce myself. The woman said she didn't want to talk to me until she could tell me how the conversation was going to go.
Ooh.
I was admittedly already a bit impatient, but I stayed quiet and let her continue. She said she was a happiness practitioner and desperately needed me to bring light and joy to our interaction. She went on for a bit and it was kind of weird, but she finally let me get a word in. In my best customer service voice, I quickly tried to say that I was just confirming tomorrow's appointment. But before I got it out, the soft voice got, wait, let me start over. Confirming tomorrow's appointment. Before I got it out, the soft voice got harsh. She said that I was not bringing happiness into the conversation.
This person is not a happiness, what is it, practitioner?
Yes.
If you're getting mad at people for not that's crazy. This is an alien that has taken over Area 51 and be like, we will say we are happiness practitioners, yes? Yes, okay.
Oh my God.
This is crazy.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay. Keep going. I'm sorry. This is
all right.
blowing my wig back.
I think she started tearing up at this point and told me I had to bring all the happiness I could into my message, or she simply could not understand me.
What the fuck?
Fully fed up at this point, I swallowed my pride for a moment to get this call over with and tried again.
Yeah.
The woman didn't let me get 2 words out before she became angry and hysterical and began ranting about how the forces of light and joy weren't able to permeate my life, and she was being wounded, and I wasn't even trying. I tried to tell her I would call back later, but she was yelling and sobbing uncontrollably at this point. I hung up and had this deep sense of dread, and the hairs on the back of my neck were standing on end. I excused myself from the desk, and it took quite a while for my heart to return to normal.
Oh.
It's insane.
This is crazy. crazy.
The next day, when the client came in for her cat's appointment, I casually asked her if she had gotten any calls from us yesterday. She said no and thought it was a bit odd that we didn't reach out for a reminder like we usually do. I said I was a bit concerned because I had tried to call her, but the person that answered sounded distressed. She said she had her phone with her all day and no one else was home with her. I confirmed the phone number and let get on with the appointment. It was still eating at me. So I checked her account and found an old record from 5 years prior when the same phone number listed and no other notes in the records of issues contacting her. I still have no idea what happened that day, and we have not had any other mishaps with this client or any others. The technician and I spoke with the office manager, and she checked it up. She chalked it up to a misdial prankster. We dropped it and haven't spoken about it again, but it still weirds me out. Hope the story was sufficiently spooky. Looking forward to your insights into our spooky experiences. Keep it weird. Holly in Washington.
This broke me.
It's too
this
weird.
Is so strange. This is so... What the fuck?
Too weird. Too weird.
Really, really creepy. Really creepy.
Because if somehow there was like you misdialed, right? Like twice into two different insane people.
Into two crazy, into two like very bonkersy situations. That's crazy. This is something. What do you think it was? Like some sort of cross, wire mix up, like between various worlds.
I mean, it does seem like the most insane reverse crank anchors, I guess, but
right.
I don't know. Unless that old lady was like, I'm going to fuck with people today.
Yeah.
I'm going to have the most fun, and I'm going to fuck with people today.
Yeah, right? That's pretty good then. I'm just like, hey, Bill, Cheryl, come over. Let's fuck with people today, huh? I should be getting some calls about my pet. Come on over. Let's do this.
I mean, maybe the old lady didn't tell you that sometimes she rents her cell phone out to a radio station. Or they play pranks on people.
Maybe she's taking classes at Groundlings and she's like, this is the perfect time to practice.
I mean, both things are so weird.
Weird.
To have that mix up twice is just,
That is so strange. It's really messing me up.
You are not bringing happiness into this situation.
That is so funny. Like, okay, I need you to stop right now, and I need you to really bring the positivity and the happiness. Look, I just want to tell you have an appointment. No. Please bring some fucking happiness while you tell me about my appointment for tomorrow at 9:15, which I will be at. But say it now happy.
Say it happy. Now, I do think it is kind of weird. Like, just imagine this. So, Betsy, you're calling me. So, bring.
Bring.
Hello, Area 51. How did you get this number?
That is strange.
Yeah, right.
That is very strange to be like, what is it? How'd you get this number? This is a secret number for Area 51.
Hello, Area 51. What's your agent name?
Marcy. Hey, Marcy.
What? I'm not Marcy. There's aliens. I'm robot.
I am robot. It's so weird.
Even if it is a prank, how is it possible to hijack numbers? I assume it must be, right? Everything's possible.
Probably.
Everything's possible through him.
Also to just be like, I am a happiness practitioner.
Oh my God.
So you better be happy while you tell me whatever the thing is you're here calling me for.
That is
like,
if anyone works at Area 51 or is a happiness practitioner or knows how to hijack phone numbers,
let us know.
Let us know.
Like, do we have to now start answering being like, hello, I am a comedian. So you better set me up for some funny jokes.
Yeah, this better
with
be
whatever you're gonna say.
This better be something I can make into a clever anecdote later.
Yeah. Wow, that is so weird. I'm baffled. I'm truly baffled.
Weird.
My wig was spinning around on my head during that story. I got one. Should I do one more?
Yeah, let's get one on.
Okay. All right. This is entitled Ghost Pranker or Fairies.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I am a huge fan of the podcast. Thank you. I finally caught up on all the episodes a couple weeks ago and have also just recently had a couple small paranormal experiences in my home. My youngest sister has had several experiences in my house. My older sister and I lived together in the house we were raised in, and I had one many, many years ago. But the stories I'm sharing with you now have both happened over the past month.
Whoa.
In January, I lost my AirPods. This is a big deal because I use them every day at work, so I usually always know where they are. After a couple of weeks of not finding them, I decided to buy a new pair. About a week goes by, and I walk into my office connected to my bedroom, which I go into at least once a day, and find my old AirPods sitting in the middle of the couch cushion as if someone had gently placed them there for me to find. My sister never goes upstairs and is at her boyfriend's house half the time, so I knew she couldn't have put them there.
Whoa. How does that always happen? Always happens.
I don't know. You think fairies did it?
Probably.
Fairies
who love to jam.
Who love to jam out. What do you think they're listening to?
I guess 7 Mary 3. And I don't know why that 7 Mary 3, because it's a real deep cut, but that's who
what the fuck is 7 Mary 3?
7 Mary 3. I cannot even.
Like the number 7 marries 3?
Yeah, it's a band. 3? And let's see, what was their most popular song?
Big hit? What's their big hit?
Their big hit, I'm looking it up, is I Was Cumbersome. You don't remember that song Cumbersome?
No.
It's from their then they don't go down to the water's edge. I didn't do it, but I saw who did.
You sound nuts, man. I don't know what you're talking about. But I do think fairies are listening to that. I've never heard it, but I think you are correct.
I'm gonna send you this album.
Yeah, send me the album. I will not listen to it, but send it to me. That's 7 Mary 3. It's M-A-R. Wait, how do you spell Mary?
Mary, like Jesus, Joseph, and Mary.
Oh, M-A-R-Y.
Yeah.
7 Mary 3.
Don't worry, I'm gonna send you.
Yeah,
send you the box set.
Send me the box set, please. My second experience occurred last week. My middle sister, I just have the 3, bought me a cuff feather bracelet for my birthday in December that I wear every day. 2 weeks ago, I suddenly couldn't find it, even though I put it on my nightstand every night. After looking for it, I went away for the weekend to dog sit. Upon returning home, I cleaned up everything that night and went to sleep like normal. The next day, it was sitting in the middle of my bedroom floor. And I found it like that after I took a shower and got ready for work.
Huh.
How wild that it's too. I mean, there might be something in this house that's like, hey, look at me. Hey.
Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Acknowledge
me.
Come on.
Hey, I have become cumbersome.
And then all of a sudden I started hearing 7 Mary 3 coming from my AirPods.
Never mind.
Thank you so much for your podcast. It has helped me not get so easily freaked out about everything, even though I still imagine a demon is probably chasing me every night when I walk up my stairs to my bedroom. Love you both, Garrett. We have a follow-up.
Okay.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I just wanted to follow up on my previous email and also share another smaller, not so spooky story with you. For the story regarding my missing AirPods, I forgot to mention my sister hadn't been home for a few days when they reappeared. She had been staying at her boyfriend's house since he lives closer to her workplace. As for my next story, this happened before my previous ones. Our dog, Carmen Sanka, yes, after Sanka from Cool Runnings, I love that movie so much, passed away in November of 2019, right before Thanksgiving. It was the most traumatic experience of my life, but I won't share why. Hashtag heartbreaking.
Oh, I know the feeling.
He was a 100-pound dog, almost fully black German Shepherd, and was the most perfect dog, even though he looked terrifying at times. Oh. Well, the night of his passing, I had a dream, which is a big deal because I remember my dreams about once or twice a year. In this dream, Cayman was visiting me and showing me weird visions. I'm having a hard time remembering the actual dream, but the interpretation I got was he wanted me to look into the creator of Cruella de Vil. What? So I did some research and found out the writer of the 101 Dalmatians was Dodie Smith, who was born in Whitefield, England in 1896. I didn't know why he could possibly want me to, Dottie Smith, why he could possibly want me to research this lady, but I had the feeling it could do with his lineage, so I looked into German Shepherd breeders in Whitefield, and lo and behold, I found this female dog who was the spitting image of our dog. The fact I was able to find this dog made me feel like Cayman had truly visited me to say goodbye, even though he never really cared for me.
Oh my God, he never really cared for you.
What? I have attached a picture of Cayman, but have since lost the picture of the other dog. Thank you for all you do, Garrett. Look at that pooch. Do you have the picture?
I am. I'm looking at it.
What a cute dog.
Cayman never...
Even though he never really cared for me.
I love being so sad about a dog that didn't even like you. Also, I looked up the name and it is Dodie.
Oh, it is Dodie.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
great. Dodie Smith, the creator of 101 Dalmatians. What a wild, specific, it had to have been Cayman visiting.
Yes.
Being like, just look at Cruella de Vil, okay? Look at the creator of Cruella de Vil, and you'll see there's a dog that looks like me.
I wonder what that even means, though. Like, is it like, I'm like here's my lineage and there's more. Like, I'll be back, kind of like.
Right. I would have been blown away being like, whoa, my dog told me about the character in a dog movie. That's huge.
That would have been exciting enough, right?
Yes, that would have been gigantic.
Oh, well, even though Cayman didn't like you, I'm still sorry. Sorry for...
Oh, I know.
Sorry for that dog that hated you, for it to go.
Yeah.
Oh, puppies. Puppies are the best.
Puppies are the best.
Especially
They're
big
the
old
best.
dogs. I love a big dog.
Oh, big old dog that you could just pat real hard.
Oh,
it's my
yeah.
favorite.
Just
do do do. I like to play the drums on Wilma. And she's just like, yes, let me have it. I'm like, yes.
She's like, all stimulation is great.
Truly are just like, okay, we're going nuts. Wow. These stories were great.
These were great, you guys. Thank you so much for sending them in to us.
Yes, thank you. Keep them coming. We love them so much.
We like them. We love them. We want more of them.
Hell yes.
Get her done.
Hell yes, brother.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy. And don't shit your pants.
was a headgum podcast.